You probably clicked on this video because you saw the title and we're curious about what I'm doing because it says I'm quitting my job. And I'm going to tell you about that in this video. But before I am going to talk about that, I want to first talk about Christmas. I am in the Netherlands right now with my family for Christmas. I just got here before the Christmas holiday, and yeah, I came here because I hadn't been in the Netherlands for Christmas since 2016. I think I scrolled back through my photos to find the last photo of Christmas, and it was 2016 because after that we went to the States, Miguel and I, to celebrate Christmas there, and then, well, the world closed. We couldn't go anywhere anymore, so yeah, I hadn't been here for a long time, so decided to come over here for Christmas and celebrate it with my family. And yeah, I want to show you kind of what we did. So one of the things that we often do during Christmas is we play a lot of games. One of the games that we play is like shuffleboard, Dutch shuffleboard. I looked up the English translation of this game. In Dutch we call it Schulen, so it's kind of a fun game. And then another game that we play a lot is called 31, or as Miguel and I like to call it, donkeys, because there is a virtual donkey, imaginary donkey, it's not virtual, an imaginary donkey that you can ride. It's basically a card game where you have to get 31 points or as close to 31 points to win, and that's the game. We use like money, a little bit of money to play with, and then if you win the money, but it's never like big amounts. And we also prepare for the new year. Of course, on the New Year's Eve we eat the oliebollen, which is like a oil ball. It's like a very doughy ball that's been fried. Often people put like raisins in there to give it a bit more flavor or a different flavor. Lots of people just make them at home. They have their big frying pans, they make the dough rise, and then they put them in a pan and eat them the night, New Year's Eve, so the evening before the New Year starts. We don't really make them ourselves, we just buy them at the markets. There's always like lots of places where you can buy them right before the New Year. I've made them a few times myself, like here in not here in China, but in China. And then what we did make are so-called nieuwjaarsrolletjes. It's like a New Year's roll. You make the dough with flour, and I think there's also some booze, some rum in there, and then it's like a really thin waffle that you then put in a waffle maker, and when the waffle comes out, you don't just let it harden like a waffle. Sometimes there's that version I think as well, but we tend to roll it with a rolling pin. And then once they've hardened, you can eat these in the new year, so not New Year's Eve, but on New Year's Day, and then you stuff them with whipped cream. So really healthy start of the year, but yeah, that's one of the other things that we do. That's like how we celebrate the holidays. So that was the Christmas holiday and some other things that we often do during the holiday season in December and how we celebrate the end of the year. So now for the video. What am I doing? I said I'm going to quit my job. So yeah, I have quit my job. I decided to not return to the school I'm currently working at the next school year. And that I decided like in October, so about 3 months ago. So let's do some time traveling and go back to that moment.
What are you doing?
Oh, I can feel it. My heartbeat is now going so fast. So, this is like the envelope. I got it from my work with, it's October now, the end of October 2023. And this is the time when international schools usually start their recruiting process. So, here is my intent to return form. If I want to come back another year or two, my contract is ending. I've done, well, current contract was 3 years, but I've been at this school since 2016. So the question is, we would like to thank you for your contributions you have made towards our school's growth and development. We could not have achieved the success we have today without you. And as part of our process for planning for the next year, we would like to understand your plans. So question 1 is, would you be returning for the next school year? Yes, maybe, or no? And we've thought about this long and a lot. And both Miguel was filming and I think it's time to move on. We want something else. Oh! And I want to do it. But that's like if I do this, it's going to be real. Yeah. Are we going to do it?
We're going to do it.
Are we going to do it? Oh, I'm like, I want to do it, but it's like really real, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna select no. Oh, I do not wish to renew my contract and hereby resign my position, effective upon the conclusion of the academic year. Why am I crying about this?
On to brighter and better things.
Different things. Okay.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Done.
You said
I
no.
just gotta sign my name. Let me do that before this video drags on.
And
signed.
Signed.
And done. So yeah, as you can see, that was quite the moment. Deciding that after 6-7 years of working at that school, I started working at that school in February 2016. I decided that it's time to move on. Time for some new adventures, new challenges, new exciting things, a different environment. Because 6 years is a long time to work at one place. And even though there were quite a few changes and new things that I could do, I started at one campus, and after a year and a half of working there, I transferred to a new campus that was opening, started there as a teacher, then moved on, became a coordinator. Now I'm doing English support as well, language support. So there's been change and like growth, but at some point after 7 years almost, you want something different. So yeah, I decided to tick that box, as you could see, to not return. So that's that. And probably the big question that you have right now is, okay, what's next? What are you gonna do now? Well, there is a plan. It's a very exciting plan. It's something quite different, but of course, I'm gonna be that person who's not gonna tell you that. You'll have to wait until I put out the new video, because in my next video I will be talking about that, and I will be sharing with you what I'm going to do in the future after the summer. So if you don't want to miss that video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if you are excited for me and for this new chapter in life, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up also, and leave a comment. Even maybe guess what I'm going to do, where I go next. I would like to see what your guesses are. And then I'll hope to see you in the next video.